This is Grumpy Old Gamer here with an indie spotlight game, Executive Assault from Hesketh Studios. It's a RTS blend with a first-person shooter, but if you don't pay attention to the first intro tutorial videos, you can get very, very lost. So I'm going to let you have a peek at those right now.
Welcome to your office. I hope you had a pleasant sleep. The first thing you should do is interface with your computer by walking over to it and pressing E. The same key will also log you out. Once in strategy mode, you can either use the cursor keys or hold down the middle mouse button and drag to move the camera around. You can also zoom in and out using the scroll wheel. Next, you will notice along the top various buttons and your current resources. Pressing on research will open up the tech wheel. You can change the research by first selecting the category, then a technology you want, and finally the research button at the bottom of the wheel. You can only research one thing at a time, but it will cost you nothing. The power button allows you to access the base's power controls where you can manage where power is sent. This will be covered in a later tutorial. To get your economy started, you will first need to build a power station and then a drone fabricator. Then place iron extractors onto iron deposits found around your base. Drones will automatically be manufactured and will fly to the extractor blueprints where it will atomize itself into a drone extractor. You will then need to connect the extractor to the power station via pylons. Any building built within the green area will be instantly atomized, else a drone will be manufactured and sent at the spot. Crystals are used to help boost your power income or reduce research times. To do this, first construct a drone at the drone factory, then right click on a crystal. Thorium for power, which is returned back to the power station, or calcite for research reduction, which is returned to the research facility. Heskosium is used to construct high-level units. When you right click on the resource you want, a drone will automatically fly to the crystal, mine it, and then return to the appropriate facility where it will be dropped off into the drone reclamator.
The tech tree or the tech circle is pretty interesting. There's a lot of different styles of tech research that you can go into. There's structures, weapons, different types of factories, such as an airplane factory, a vehicle factory. There's upgrades to your robots, such as armor. You can upgrade the weapons. There's quite a variety of different things you can throw your tech into. I've tried throwing all my tech into the robot upgrades, and then I was going to assault the main base. That was my strategy. I read it on the internet that someone posted that was a good strategy, and I found it failed quite well. So that goes for that strategy. I think a better strategy might be to just build up as much as I can into one big force and then attack. I think pros about it. Oh, here I'm doing a little gathering of crystals and such. You gather these crystals with your probes, and the probes go out. They bring them back to your station, and you can use the energy to power up your station. If you don't go get crystals, you can run out of power. I'll tell you, I did it. Pros to this game, I like that it's multiplayer. I like that it's single player, and I like that it's also has a co-op mode. I like that you can do like I'm doing right now. I'm going into first person, and I am going inside my own base to look around because this was the first time that I tried actually possessing my units and going inside. So first person's pretty cool. Although the robots do talk a bit and are a little loud.
Please mind the doors.
I do like how that the interiors of the buildings are fleshed out with corridors and such. That way you can see what you're doing and see where you're going. My one complaint is that you can't restart those entry tutorial videos. When you first watch them, if you miss what it says, you're kind of stuck trying to remember what to do or figure it out. I got lucky, I was recording it, and I left the first 3 tutorial videos in the beginning of this video just for anyone that was stuck like me. Here I am going up to my main area where my desk and my main man is. I will be, I decided to go up here because I was getting stomped on and the enemy was coming, I do believe. And, actually no, this time I came up, I wanted to see what would happen if I shot myself. So, I, like a noob, shoot myself to test my gun out, and it's an instant fail of the game. So that was my first game. Built up, went in, shot myself. But I was playing without any competition, so there was going to be no way to die that game unless I killed myself. So, in my second game, I did a little bit better. I played about 4 or 5 games. No, I played 6 games total. Each game was pretty interesting, but I did learn that the AI was a little bit more aggressive than me. It would put up structures. Here it is putting up a structure that I can go attack, but it had at this time gathered much more resources than I had. So I was a little bit farther behind, and it ended disastrously. I didn't have the resources, I couldn't build up, and they destroyed me, and I was completely wiped out. I'm like right here I am. And the enemy comes up, he shoots me, and I was not paying attention to my home base. They snuck in and assassinated my leader. So that was an easy win for the AI that time. So you've got to be careful. You've got to manage your time between conquering areas, taking over areas for resources, and protecting your home base. I did not ever figure out how to power up my turrets at the home base to defend the home base. Anybody has any comments or advice on how to power up your turrets, please let me know. Was there some technology I needed to unlock? I am not sure. This is Grumpy Old Gamer. I think I'm going to give this game, with its nice mix of RTS and first-person shooter, I'm going to give it a good thumbs up. I like it. I think it's like 12 to 15 bucks on Steam. It's not a bank breaker. It's very enjoyable. It's definitely supporting a good indie dev who has lots of good ideas and hopefully will continue to take his project forward. I would like to see some more updates. I did see in the forums a few people posting 1 or 2 negative things in the reviews, but generally I'd say a very high percentage will all support this dev. It's a great game, it's a good concept, and it seems like everyone pretty much liked it. So here I am. I know the enemy's coming. I'm up in my base, and they storm in and kill me. I love how they show you when you get wiped out. I really enjoy the mix of the base building with the big bases that you can build along with the top-down RTS view. Here I'm getting taken over. You can see somebody's headed to take over my base. I've been wiped out in the field. There's nobody left, so I take my CEO out. I pull out my pistol. That's all I have I can protect myself with. And I go mano a mano on with this robot. But I do think I'm pretty outclassed by these terrorist robots. This has been Grumpy Old Gamer. Thanks for tuning in to my review, my indie spotlight of Executive Assault. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe on Hitbox and Twitter and YouTube.